Hi, today we are going to look at how Avesta Agent OS can build co-workers that help any out of specification events that occur during the production of a drug in farm industry, and we'll see how these co-workers can help eliminate a lot of manual handoffs between organizations and between departments, create documents, help in maintaining compliance and follow organization standard operating procedures during such an event. In this particular use case, that what we're going to see, we'll see a out of specification event that has been communicated by the lab team to the quality team, and this information is being received over an email, and we'll see how the co-workers have processed that particular event. So there's an we see an email. This particular event is about ibuprofen 400 milligram drug, and there's a batch number, and the test says that it recorded 88.5% on the assay, whereas the normal range according to the specification was 90 and between 90 and 110, and that's what has caused this event, and this is an email that was sent to the quality team. So as soon as the email is sent, there's this task that we see on the screen, ibuprofen 400 milligram batch, and the platform that we see on the screen is the Avesta Agent OS Relay platform. This particular application was built for humans and AI agents to collaborate on a particular process inside the organization. The process here is, of course, the out of specification event, and the columns that we see on the top, these are the process steps, essentially a series of steps that happen during an out of specification event. There's a phase 1 where there's lab testing, there's phase 2 where if lab testing is okay, you go to manufacturing tests, and there's a QA review at the last end of the step where QA decides what to do with the event, and then it moves to done. So what will happen here is that agents and humans will collaborate on taking a particular event from the left side to the right side of the screen. So as soon as this event is received on the email, there's an agent looking on the inbox, and it reads that particular email, creates a task here, and this task is now in phase 1, wherein it has to undergo lab testing, and it also captures all the information inside it, such as what was the drug, what was the result, and it also assigns it to a respective human lead at that particular department, which in this case is Gaurav, who's heading the QC team, lab team. It has also listed down a series of steps that Gaurav's team needs to perform, which is laboratory review, verification testing, system check, and the root cause analysis. So this gives humans a standard guideline that has to be followed according to the organization policies, which help maintain compliance and reduces the chance of a process not being followed according to the rules, because there was a human error at some point of time. So once Gaurav's team has completed lab tests, and they can come back to this particular ticket in this particular platform and reply to the agent in form of just mentioning it via at the rate OOS investigation agent. Of course, these are just names. We could have anything here in place of this particular label. So they could just give out the information of what went in the lab test and what was the results, and then the agent analyzes those steps and then takes the next action. So the phase 1 findings was that there was no lab error, and as soon as Gaurav's team gives this input, the agent starts working, analyzes that inputs, and proceeds to the next step, which is the manufacturing tests. So it has moved to manufacturing, and the agent has now assigned it to Naresh, who's the production head in this particular example. It has also listed down phase 1 findings, what has already occurred. So the team has a lot of context without looking into different systems, and they can just proceed it to the actual manufacturing investigation part. It has also listed down, similar to the previous step, a series of steps for Naresh's team to follow when they are doing manufacturing testing. And once they are ready with their inputs, they can again come back into this platform and reply to the agent with their results of manufacturing test. So this time, Naresh's team has figured out there was a problem with how the granules were dried. So the LOD was 1.1% versus what should have been 2.0 to 3.0%, and this could be probable root cause of the entire event. And they were also listed down the conclusions and recommended actions based on what they found, which is rejecting the entire batch, and also add corrective and preventive actions on drying endpoint control and compression weight monitoring. So now agent takes Narish's inputs and forwards the entire event to the QA team. And this time it's Vivek who's heading the QA department, and he receives the entire information of what has already occurred in the event, including phase 1 and phase 2 inputs, root cause analysis, corrective and preventive actions, and it's now also has there's also a rejection recommendation based on manufacturing department's inputs, and it's up to Vivek now to sign off on this particular event. And once it's signed off, the agent will then process the event and prepare a final out of specification report that could be served as a compliance evidence. And as we see, it will shortly move to done, and upon opening the particular item, we see that agent has prepared a final out of specification report, and we can see the same report of everything that has occurred in the entire life cycle of the event listed down on this report and human reviewed. So this is how entire workflow of this particular event can be set up in this platform. It could be highly customized according to how an organization functions and how they handle events, and that could eliminate a lot of manual handoffs and assist in following organization policies. So from alert to final report, it's all handled by humans in the team, just reviewing the outputs, and AI doing a lot of manual handoffs that were occurring between teams. Thank you.